Hello out there to my sisters, my ladies. I am back with this video and I'm talking more in detail about finding yourself to her. And I gave you guys in the last video, if you go back and watch part one of this video series, you will get to understand more about what her is, which I gave you an acronym. Her, H is for health, E is for empowerment, and oral is for real food. Ladies, listen, this message is so very important because what I'm doing in this series, I'm trying to help you to find yourself to a more wholesome and healthy, happier, and a more positive life where you can live to be your authentic, beautiful self that a creator created for you to be. You can be whole, you can be wholesome, totally healed, and absolutely complete within your whole self, loving you just the way the creator created for you to be. So, this is going to be some other series gonna be coming because I'm really gonna stay on this topic, because I find out this is something that is so much needed. So let me get into it. I'm going to deeper details from the last video. Go back to part one, play that part, then you can move on to part two. So let me dive deep into it. Again, this is your girl Destiny, and my YouTube channel is DestinyForever Walks. And my ladies, my sisters, my beautiful daughters out there, my queens out there, you mothers out there, I am back. I am back to help you to find yourself to her. And I'm going to go into it now. So, how do finding yourself to her, which I explained to you, that is your health, empowerment, real food. How does that speaks to the healthy consciousness community? But ladies, I'm going to walk you through and I'm going to help you to see and understand how this message is so important, because it's going to help to empower yourself. It's going to help to heal yourself. It's going to help to motivate yourself. It's going to help you to really love who you were created to be. So I will walk you through how to empower yourself, how to step into your own power, and how to change the relationship with your body using daily intentional choices. My ladies, listen. I encourage my clients, in order to be able to arrive to the higher place of really knowing who you are, or coming to that place of wholeness, my ladies, I'm telling you, I encourage my clients to vibrate higher. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. Now listen, to vibrate higher means empowering yourself and then stepping into your own power, regardless of your life story, regardless of your circumstances or things that may have held you back. So, we talk about in our sessions, when I'm talking with my ladies, what we do talk about, we talk about making daily intentional choices. We talk about the age of longevity, and we talk about using all of this to change the relationship with your body. And that is so important, my people. Changing your body, which is one of my favorite conversations that my ladies, is when I'm talking to them through these sessions, this is one of my best conversations that we have together, talking about us women, how we grow, how we want to achieve and excel in life. And then you know what I do? I talk to my clients also about a really interesting discussion, which is surrendering. And that's very important. Surrendering. You have to surrender, ladies. And what that means and how you can actually use that to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. It just gotta sometimes just let it go. And sometimes that's so hard to detach ourselves away from things that we are comfortable with, things that we only know of how to do in one way. But some things is just not meant to just continue to hang on to our lives, and we continue to drag it through everything we go through life. And when it's breaking us down to our worst self, we got to learn to let go of things that no longer serve us. This discussion, my ladies, is packed with simple strategies. It's packed with habits and even the mindset which shifts to guide you toward that simplifying perspective and finding a new way to a new way to wellness, a new way to health and wholesomeness. Vibrating higher daily, my ladies, it is the key to finding her. And you guys, you ladies, I done told you, her health empowerment real food. Because it transforms the way you see the world and the way that you feel in your mind or in your body on a spiritual level. I have such a deep passion about people knowing and realizing that they can live a better life no matter where they are or what they are looking to heal from. And all of these things, my ladies, they are heavy. And they're sometimes they're hard to figure out on your own. But once you have the tools, and that's what I'm going to give you, tools. It's going to help you to accomplish defeating those things that held you back from becoming your healthy, wholesome self. So I'm going to give you some tools. And I'm going to help you to figure out that path that were predestined to travel to finding your greater and higher self. And sometimes we need to figure out, my ladies, all these things so we can be able to move into the next level of consciousness to a higher place. Also, a whole other world, then it will open up to us, and then we have a new lease on life. And if you're seeking to live a healthy life as well as a healthy lifestyle, then you must be living from a place of centered power. And that will require surrendering. And you're more like, well, Destiny, sometimes it's hard to give in. And no, you just got to learn and let go. Let go, especially those things are damaging your way of thinking, that is hurting you, that's continuing to keep you boxed into a negative place of living. You got to learn to surrender and just let it go, okay? And then we all get our invitation to vibrate at different times. And we just have to hold space and love for those whose invitation hasn't come yet, knowing that it can happen for them. Surrendering, ladies, is about not trying to manipulate the divine timing that's set for us. When we're able to understand that, then you will say this. You'll probably say, well, this is going to happen for me at the specific set time. But listen, when can we, and when we can, get into alignment with it? Because of all the best energies and working tools are in place to serve us better or to serve us better there, then instead of us trying to force it happening now, we just got to go with the flow of the universe. And when you're trying to force everything, ladies, it's just not going to be right. And you're going to end up harming yourself and hurting yourself more than if you just let it go. Just drop it and let it go. See, we give our power away in so many different ways. When we choose not to surrender, whether it's a nutritional path that we know we need to take on and give up a way that's harming our body, or whether it's a relationship that we need to surrender in order to grow fuller or live a more and fulfilled life, or to go out and to continue to grab hold, trying to get a piece of that hope or that dream that you may have. All these things that we need, my ladies, to surrender to that now in order for all the working parts to come into place. Then sometimes it can feel like surrendering is giving up. But no, you're not giving up. You're just ordering yourself under so the creator of the universe will have his complete, absolute way of bringing you to your greater, higher self. But you probably feel, hey, if I surrender, then I feel like I'm giving up. Because when we feel like that, that word, because that word, my ladies, it gets so many and such a negative connotation. And it doesn't really have, it doesn't really have to look at it that way, because it's not necessary. It's like giving up and you just losing out on everything. You forfeit everything. It's making room for that which is to come, which is a lot greater and better. That is surrendering. But in movies and in the media, my ladies, it's all about surrendering as a victim. And that's the message around it. But listen, there's a whole other reality and meaning for the word surrendering. And that is surrendering to actually, which come into your power, and you're going to come into your rightful place, and you're going to find your path. And you will come to that place of finding her. Health, empowerment, real food. So let me explain to you quickly the acronym for her. The first is health. Now today, as you can do studies and research, we find that there are 3 types of definition of health, which seem to be possible and they are being used. The first is that health is the health is the absence of any disease or impairment. And then the second is that health is a state that allows the individual to adequately cope with all the demands of daily life, implying also the absence of disease and impairment. And finally, the third, the definition, it states that health is a state of balance and equilibrium that an individual has established within himself or herself and between himself or herself and his or her social and physical environment. Health is a lifestyle. To emphasize that, then you're living in a place of wholeness. The E for empowerment. Empowerment means taking control of your life. It is about more than just feeling able to do so, though this is a very important element. But empowerment, it requires you to set meaningful goals, to identify what you want from life, and then you take action to achieve those goals. The process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Personal empowerment, ladies, therefore, it means taking control of your own life and not allowing others to control you. not allowing others to control your life for you. The last letter, the R, real food. Now, real food is whole, single ingredient food. It is mostly unprocessed, free of chemicals, free of chemical additives, and it's rich in nutrients. In essence, it's the type of food that human beings ate exclusively for thousands of years. And the crux of this definition, real food, really is whole food ingredient. And by that, I mean a food that's as close to its natural state as possible. You have fresh fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and whole grains and etc. All that good stuff that comes from the universe. And you get the idea of exactly what I'm trying to say here. But it sounds like that, the Creator's diet. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that's the Creator's diet, the plan that He has for us to eat healthy and wholesome. And that comes from Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. And I'm going to read that scripture, what it says. Quote, "Then God said, I will give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. That will be yours for food." Unquote. Now, this familiar verse of scripture is the foundation of what I refer to as the Genesis 1:29 diet. The Creator, in all of His wisdom, has made life worth living for all human beings. Life without pain and life without sicknesses. And real food is just one component of a healthy lifestyle, ladies. It's also important to get plenty of exercise, lower your stress levels, and maintain proper nutrition. But there's no doubt that eating more real food will go a long way toward improving your health. And I'm going to conclude this part 2 of the series. I'm going to say this. True healthiness to me is wellness. And I think healthy is a holistic way of living, from the way that you treat people, the way you live, the work you do in the world. It's all from the same vibration, your higher vibrational self. And it's in a place of service. It's in a place of love and wellness. And it's all connected to the divine creator of this universe. We are all one, and we are connected to Him. And this is His plan for us to be wholesome, healthy, healed, and complete. So when you can live in that place, my ladies, that is a place of healthy living. That is your home. That is why I'm encouraging you ladies to find your way to yourself, to her. That's why I'm encouraging you ladies that every one of you must find your way back home to the divine creator's plan that He has for us to live that wholesome and healthy life, that healthy lifestyle, that we have total complete health, that we are constantly daily empowered, and that we are eating nutritious real food. That's her. And I will see you ladies at the next video. And I hope you can go back and play it again and you can get more of this video. Namaste. Have a great day. I love you people, my beautiful ladies.